Members, if you can allow us, we give our brief statement. So as the representative of NDCC comes, we can be able to also tell you what is all about, what is behind us. It actually resonates with where we are here today. I think we can be set for our statement. I don't know if I'm okay the way I'm seated. Yes. Okay. Oh, my name is Benson Isaboke. I'm the chairperson, Men with Disabilities Society of Kenya. We are here to celebrate Men International Day, but uniquely as the first ever meeting for men with disability in this country, as a people who have never been discussed in the society. So allow me to read the statement, then we'll be able to have other discussions. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, members of media, distinguished guests, and all men and boys with disabilities, and the caregivers participating or joining us today from all quarters of the globe. Today we gather to commemorate Men's Day, a significant occasion that allows us to honor and celebrate the invaluable contributions of men and boys in the facets of life. This annual event not only celebrates achievements, but also serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by men and boys, especially those from marginalized groups such as men and boys with disabilities. The 2024 theme, Positive Male Role Models, inspires us to recognize and emulate men who inspire, guide, and uplift others through their actions and values. Positive role models are not just leaders. They are fathers, brothers, caregivers, and friends who embody resilience, compassion, and strength. As Men with Disabilities Society of Kenya, we are proudly to make this day with a media briefing aimed to amplify the voices of men with disability and adolescent boys with disabilities and their caregivers. Together, we wish to spotlight their unique reminder objectives, challenges to be addressed, and attribute to the contributions they make in society. Number one, promote positive male role models. This need for society to redefine what it means to be a role model for young boys and men. While media often focuses celebrities, athletes, wealth figures as role models, it overlooks everyday men, teachers, farmers, mechanics, or office workers who lead honest, ethical lives and contribute meaningfully to their communities and families. The men embody integrity, responsibility, and kindness. Positive male role models can challenge toxic stereotypes about masculinity, offering young boys related examples of what it means to live with purpose and respect. This shift is crucial for shaping the perspectives of boys and ensuring they grow up understanding the true success is not just about wealth or fame, but character and a contribution. Number two, to celebrate men's positive contributions. Men's roles in society often go unnoticed because they are framed as duties or expected responsibilities. From providing financial support to being caregivers, leaders, and environment stewards, men have positively shaped society in numerous ways. It begs appreciation for these efforts, whether it's nurturing children, building families, or contributing to the community development. Celebrating these contributions not only boosts morale, but also challenges the narrative that men are primarily sources of harm or dominance. Recognizing these efforts reminds us that their sacrifices and achievements deserve applaud and gratitude. Number 3, men's health and well-being. It's important to address men's overall well-being, which is often neglected due to social norms that equate masculinity with endurance and self-reliance. Men face unique health challenges, including health rates of suicide, untreated mental illness, and chronic physical conditions. Social expectations often discourage men from expressing vulnerability or seeking help, leading to emotional suppression and unresolved stress. International Men Day advocates for creating safe spaces where men can share their struggles without fear of judgment. It encourages men to prioritize their physical, emotional, social, and spiritual health, reminding them that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Number 4, discrimination against men. Men often face discrimination in areas such as legal systems, societal attitudes, and social services. For instance, in the case of domestic violence, male victims are frequently disbelieved or mocked, perpetuating a narrative that only women can be victims. Similarly, laws and societal expectations may disproportionately burden men, such as custody disputes in family courts. This objective seeks to shine a light on these inequalities, advocating for balanced policies and societal attitudes that recognize and address this discrimination of men and what they face. It's a call to ensure fairness, to treat men as individuals, not as stereotypes. Number 5, improve gender relations and promote gender equality. Gender equality is not just about empowering women, but also about addressing struggles and the needs of men. Improved gender relations require mutual understanding, compassion, and support. This reminds us that men, like women, experience discrimination, gender-based violence, emotional pain, and abuse, and their struggles should not be dismissed. By fostering dialogue and collaboration between genders, we can build a society that values equity, where men and women support one another in achieving shared goals. This approach benefits everyone, and healthier relationships between genders create more harmonious families and communities. Number 6, and the last one, is to create a safer, better world where people can reach their full potential. This recognizes that men too are vulnerable to social dangers, such as violence, substance abuse, physical trauma, and many others. Men are disproportionately affected during wars, economic downtowns, and societal crises, often bearing the brunt of frontline battles and hazard labor. These vulnerabilities need to be addressed to build a safer, more inclusive world where everyone, regardless of gender, can thrive. International Men's Days serve as a platform to advocate for intentions that support men in overcoming these challenges and ensuring they have opportunity to contribute fully to society and live fulfilling lives. As we celebrate the resilience and achievements of men and boys with disabilities, let us also recommit ourselves to advocate for their inclusion, recognition, and empowerment. This is a time to bridge the gaps, challenge stereotypes, and champion equality for all. We also are pleased to announce that today's convention will serve as a precursor to planned activities that are upcoming for celebrating 20 years of diversity and disability inclusion on 27th and 28th November at KICD in Kenya. As we also commemorate World AIDS Day on 1st December, targeting boys and men in HIV response. This interconnection of these issues underscores the need for sustained collaborations and dialogue as we address the evolving roles and the needs of men in society. I extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for your support, and I invite you to actively participate in shaping a future built on equality, inspiration, and inclusivity. Together, let us recognize the positive male role models which light the way and commit to being role models ourselves in every sphere of our lives. You are all invited to World AIDS Day run on 1st December in ending HIV AIDS triple threat. Thank you and happy International Men's Day.